Good morning, guys. Happy Vlogmas Day 19. Currently in the car. It is freezing cold. I also took a shower this morning. Didn't realize it was going to be super cold outside, and my hair is a little frozen, so it's thawing out right now. It is my last day before we go on winter break, which I'm so excited because I'm tired and I need the break. But also, what was it? I was going to say something, and now I can't remember what. Also, my friends are coming into town tonight, so that'll be really fun. Oh, shoot. It's cold, and there's a huge, just, puddle of water right here. That is just ice. What the hell? But yeah. So, also, literally, I was so tired last night that I was editing the vlog. I uploaded the vlog to YouTube, but never did anything else with it. So we're gonna see. I have to go back into YouTube to see what I can do, but I just need to literally write the title of the video and then the caption and everything, which that's not hard. I didn't realize I didn't do anything with it last night. I've just been so exhausted these past couple days. And then I'm like, I just can't do anything. It gets to like 10 o'clock and I'm like, I want to go to bed. And I should. I just never do it. So, that's on me. But yeah. So, currently driving to school now. Definitely woke up later than I intended to, but it's okay. I don't have anything until 10:10. So, I can kind of take my time with just getting there and not rushing. I also need to get food because I didn't eat breakfast and I'm hungry. So, yeah, I'm gonna drive. I'll update you guys when I get to the school. Right now, it's 11:49. I'm in my prep period, and honestly, my choir kids were great today. They just sat and watched the movie, and I was so proud of them. I was like, you guys, I didn't have to yell. It was really nice. So, obviously, this is the last day of break. They're not going to do anything. I don't think they're going to do anything stupid. So, also, I got a candy gram. I was like, what is it called? Candy gram from my librarian, and I was really thankful for that. It was really, really nice to get that in the morning. So, I don't know why I'm so stuffy, but I don't really have anything else to do. The only thing I would like to do in this room is just clean up a lot of stuff because I just would hate to come back after winter break and everything's just kind of a mess. So I think that's just what I'm going to do today after I edit some of this video. I need to transfer over the footage on my phone to the computer, and then we got to start editing this vlog because I refuse to put this up late again because I did a horrible job. Like, literally, I don't even remember, like, uploading it to YouTube. I just remember having it, like, I had it, we edited it, and then I, like, exported it, and then that's all I remember. I don't even remember putting it on YouTube. So, let me find it. Apparently I did. So, I fixed it, got it all figured out, and now we're moving on to day 18's vlog. So, let me see what footage I have, and then I'm going to transfer it over. Currently waiting for it to export. It's almost done. It's at 97.3%. But I am reading off of my Kindle. I am reading Mia's book, and I'm 17% of the way in. So it's just so tiny. Like, it's not even as big as my face, but it's so nice. Like, I'm so happy that I made the purchase. Like, this is my Christmas gift to myself, and it's done. Sorry. This is my Christmas gift to myself, and I am so glad that I did it. So, currently, okay, let's upload this video. have an update. It's almost 4 o'clock. I'm in the car. We had literally, somebody pulled the fire alarm last like 30 minutes of school. I'm like, are you kidding me? So it was a false alarm. And I was like, I'm done. I can't. Today is not going to my day. I'm not having it. No. Okay, update time. It's been a little bit, there's been a lot that's been happening, so let me just kind of go over everything. Got out of school, and also last 30 minutes of school, someone pulled the fire alarm, so that was such a fun time. On the way home, actually no, not on the way home. Earlier today, got some news that I didn't get a job that I had applied for, and you're probably thinking, why the heck did you apply for a job? There was a lot of factors into it. Very, very upset about it. Cried my eyes out. We're good now. Just more confused, angry, all that stuff. But it's okay. We're on a break, so it's fine. I get to recharge, reset myself for next semester. What else? Let's see. I had to go visit my dad. He's in the hospital right now. Just some medical complications. He's doing okay. But I have Miles right now because I had to go pick him up. So he is with us for the night. We have been preparing the apartment for my friends Caitlin and Nathan to come over. He's playing some music in the background, so don't mind that. But Caitlin and Nathan are currently driving. They are in Missouri right now, and then they'll be here around midnight, so it's gonna be a late night. But I'm currently doing the calendar, and you're probably thinking, why the heck are you doing that now? Because I haven't done it, and I just wanted to do it so that way it didn't say November on the board. So currently filling that out. And then we're still trying to figure out what we're doing for dinner. Maddie will be home around, I think, 8:30. And then we gotta figure out dinner. So that is what I'm doing. This vlog feels like it's gonna be all over the place, but that's okay. So yeah, I am gonna do this, and then we'll do a time lapse of me just filling out this calendar. Good morning, guys. Happy day 20 of Vlogmas. I'm not posting today just because I didn't get enough footage. There was a lot going on yesterday with family stuff. Also, I had my friends Caitlin and Nathan come into town because they are driving to Ohio for the holidays, and so they always kind of do like a detour to me because it's on the way, and so that way they don't have to like drive through the night. So I'm spending time with them, but it's okay. We are at my parents' house actually right now. So my dad's currently in the hospital. He's doing okay. We're actually going to go visit him in a little bit. But there was a lot going on yesterday, so that's why I didn't get enough footage. But if you remember this setup, this is actually where I first started doing my like Emma's book club videos, which is so weird. Seeing that like we're still here a couple years later, and I'm now 25 and doing Vlogmas. So that's what we're doing. Miles is currently getting dressed. He has been doing little sleepovers at our place because of everything. So right now I'm taking care of him while my sister's at work. But yeah, so he's getting dressed. We're gonna go over to the hospital to see my dad and my mom, check in on them, and then after that, honestly, I just want a chill day. I would just like to go home and sit and read because I have two books that I need to read. I have Nia's book, and then I also have Wreck My Plans, but I can't remember what her name is. It's something Meadows. I'll remember it. But yeah, I have two books that I'm like in the middle of reading, so I want to read those, try to get my Goodreads score back up. I also have to deconstruct the air mattress that Caitlin and Nathan were sleeping on last night. And other than that, basically we're just chilling. I don't think there's anything else we need to really do today, which is fine by me, honestly. I've spent enough money on Christmas presents and just other things recently. I'm like, I would just like to sit down. But if not, if we can, Chriskindlmarket is this. We could go this weekend, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna check in on Miles to see what he's doing, and then we'll go from there. So let's go. Okay, let's feed the cats. I took a shower, and now I feel much better. My hair feels a lot cleaner. Silly little boy. Okay, so it's currently 5:30. We're gonna eat dinner soon. But something I do wanna like show on this vlog is just what is left of my TBR, and just all the books that I need to get through. So we're gonna go do that right now before we eat dinner, and I have to pick up my sister later. Let's grab all the books that I still need to read for technically the rest of 2025 and then all of 2026. So let's just mess up my books. Okay, I think that's all the books actually. Okay, let's just honestly go down the line and talk about all the books I have. They're all in front of me. You can't see it. But actually, I need to move strategically. Okay, here's all the books plus a mess. It's okay. So let me just go through all of them and let's talk. Let me talk about what I'm reading right now. So, on Libby, I actually rented out Bottom of the Pyramid by Nia Sue Fraser. So I have that. And then I'm also reading a Christmas book called Wreck My Plans by Jillian Meadows. So, now, let's go through the books and talk about also why I haven't read it yet. So, I'm gonna pick up these both because they're by the same author and also same reason. So I have Sarah J. Maas's Crescent City and then Sarah J. Maas's Throne of Glass. Reason why I haven't read them is because hopping into a whole nother universe and also how many books there are of this, I'm terrified. So this one is not as much, but still terrified because just look how big this is. Like, I don't think I've read a book this big, and it's like 800 pages. So, next, I have Tangled Up in You by Christina Lauren, which didn't even realize it was Christina Lauren at first, but it's it's a Rapunzel retelling. Lights Out, Dark Romance. I was recommended this by my friend Maya, but I haven't read it because too many books on the shelf. This is an indie author, actually from Indiana, and it's autographed. So this is Still I Stay. It's cute. It's a, like, honestly, I feel like it'd be a quick read. So maybe for the new year, I could start with this because it's, again, not that long, and also the pages aren't that long either. So basically it says, in the quiet edges of the coastal town, Aria is learning to live again after escaping the grip of an emotionally abusive relationship. She finds herself rebuilding a life that no longer feels familiar. Her days are slow, filled with the comforting rhythm of the bakery she co-owns with her best friend, and the healing stillness of the sea just steps from her front door. The healing isn't always quiet. When Jonah, a local contractor with kind eyes and a past of his own, steps into her world, everything begins to shift. What starts as a cautious friendship slowly transforms into something deeper. Jonah is patient, gentle, and everything that Aria never believed she could want again. When old wounds resurface and their beliefs collide, the fragile bond between them is put to the test. So yeah, I picked this up. Actually, she was at Half Price Books, and I was like, that's so cool. This is a newer one. It is Jilted by V. Keelan. This one has been on my shelf for too long. Persuasion by Jane Austen. Abby Jimenez's Just for the Summer. Picked this up at Chapter Book Lounge in Noblesville. If you know where that is, I personally love that place. It's so pretty. And a local bookstore, obviously. Yeah, I've never read Abby Jimenez, so I feel like this would be a good one to jump into. Just My Type by Fallon Ballard. I think I actually found this one in a my little, like, a free library. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take it. It looks like a romance type. Funny Feelings by Tara DeWitt, which I think I have another Tara DeWitt book somewhere in here. Rebecca Yaros's The Things We Leave Unfinished. I've tried starting this book. I haven't actually gone through all of it, but it's also just super sad. So we're gonna see how this goes. Lauren McFarlane's Between Us. Haley Pham has talked so much about her, and I was like, I'm picking up at least one book from her. So we're gonna start with Between Us. Now, these are some books I picked up from Goodwill. They're like very nostalgic books. The Selection. I've never read this one either, but I always saw some things about it when I was in high school. This is by Kier Cass. The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I want to start this series, I just haven't had a chance to actually read it again. All the Great Places by Jennifer Niven. I've also had this on my shelf for a while. I thrifted this book, and apparently people cry about it as well. It gives me Fault in Our Stars vibes. Don't know why. Okay, The Haramafi's Shatter Me. Again, this falls under the same category as the Sarah J. Maas books. Starting a whole series with no time makes me sad. While We're Young by Kate L. Walther, which she's the author of Summer of Broken Rules and also Just Meant to Be. I really like these books. They're really cute and also pretty quick of a read as well. Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. I've seen these books. I've really heard great things about them. And also they're YA, so I kind of appreciate that sense. But it's like, what was this? When they say like CSI for kids. Survive the Night by Riley Sager. There's like 3 books by Riley Sager that I need to read next year. Wicked. My friend Kate was in it. Bought this book together in hopes to read it together. Never did. Also, it's very heavy apparently. Like the depth of what they talk about. So that's also deterring me a little bit. The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. Final Girls by Riley Sager. I Who Have Never Known Men by Jacqueline Hartman, which again it's very short, but also I feel like there's a lot to this one too, which I kind of want to read this one and get it over with because it is short. Not get it over with, but check this one off my list because it is shorter. So we'll see. Devil Wears Prada. I love a good movie that was adapted from a book. So I'm excited to read this and see the different things. Catherine Center, Love Haters. She has a special spot on my shelf. I just haven't gotten to it. Same with Emily Henry, Great Big Secret of Life. I got this and I just haven't had a chance to actually read it. And I've heard great things. And so, like, this is like at the top of my list to get. Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston. Very fun book as well. I like her books a lot. Honestly, I read 7 Year Slip and Novel Love Story, and I really did enjoy them. Another Emily Henry, Book Lovers. This is an older one, and I just haven't had a chance to actually read that one. I've read everything else though, which is crazy. Love Arranged. This is one of my books that I want to read for this month, so I'm actually going to put this off to the side. Same with Love in Winter Wonderland by Abiola Bello. I got this at a bookstore in Missouri, and it's so cute. It's a winter book. I don't read winter books. Now this is a new one. My friend Caitlin just came by and dropped this off as my Christmas present. So she gave me Blood of Hercules, and it's a collector's edition. Beautiful. Gold foiling and leaves. I'm excited. I think it's fun because I've never read anything like it too. So we're gonna see how it goes. Okay. Next is the Caraval series. So Caraval, Legendary, Finale. I've read all of the Once Upon a Broken Heart books, but just not those. So, okay. Next I have Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, which is Penelope and Colin's story. I bought it obviously when that season came out. I just have never read it because the first one kind of threw me for a loop. Magnolia Parks started it and got a little like overwhelmed with the book that I was like, I can't do it right now. The Catch by Amy Leah, who's the author of X and the Nose. Again, it's a thrifted book, so I never like, I don't know, haven't had enough books I reach for first, so maybe we'll get to it next year. Tempest of Tea. Now, I tried starting this, didn't like it, so we're gonna put a pause and try to read it later on next year. Roughest Draft by Emily Wibberley and Austin Sigmund Broca, which I've heard great things about, and I wanted to read this book for a while, and I found it on Book Outlet, so picked that up. Angie Thomas, The Hate You Give, another book that like made headlines, and I really wanted to have a book. I really wanted to read that book for a while. Allie Hazelwood, Love Hypothesis. Another Allie Hazelwood book, love her books as well. Where the Dark Stands Still by A.B. Korenek. It's a very cool cover. I think it's YA fantasy. And I got this as a blind date with a book, so I'm excited to see what it's like. And if I will like it. Because again, different author that I'm not used to. Phantasma by Kaylee Smith, another book that's like big into the fantasy. My friend Maya read it and she really liked it. So, on the list, Elsie Silver's Flawless. I'm kind of back and forth with all the Elsie Silver controversy, so that's why I haven't read it yet. But also, this is like an iconic book. Lucy Scores by Thread. Again, when I look at books and I see the thick, I'm like, I don't know if I can do this right now. But now that I have a Kindle, it might change my mind. Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Lori Gilmore. I just picked this up recently, so I'm not going to read it right away. This one, though, I might because it's so tiny. Like, it's also sprayed. So this is Fall at Once by Nora Everly. Also, the cover is so cute. It's just really cute, and it looks like a fun, cozy read. So, who knows? This book that might be next on the list as well. Allie Hazelwood, Deep End. Again, another book that was like, girl, I need to read it. Just having time as a teacher. Nightbane, read the first book, wasn't as impressed, but I was like, maybe I'll give it a second try with the second book. So we'll see. Silver Elite by Danny Francis. I was in a fancy kick, but I was reading other books and not choosing this one. So I'm gonna make it a point. Wildfire by Hannah Grace. I just received this book, so I haven't had a chance to read it. How Freaking Romantic by Emily Harding. Again, when I'm thinking about romance books, this is not the first one I want to pick up. So we're making it a point to not buy books next year, or at least for like the next 3 or so months. First Time Caller by B.K. Borison, who I believe writes some other books, but I don't think I have any of them. But I love this. Like, this is so cute. Summer in the City by Alex Astor. A very small book, not like a long read. Also, I am going to New York next year, so maybe I'll bring it. And I'm going in the summertime. Maybe I should just bring this with me. Ministry of Time by Kaylee Bradley. Another book that was like made headlines last year. When Stars Collide by Susan Elizabeth Phillips. This is a book that I thrifted. Same thing. Lisa Jewell's None of This Is True. My sisters love this book actually, and she really recommended me to read it. Seduction Theory by Emily Adrian. I think part of the problem I don't like about it is the cover has a texture. It's not fun. We have The Summer We Ran by Audrey Ingram, a book of the month pick. Stephen King, Billy Summers. Again, I was really overwhelmed by the size when I first got it. Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. So, all of the Hunger Games books. So, Hunger Games, Catching Fire, Mockingjay, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I still need to get Sunrise on the Reaping, but that's for another day. All of the Twilight books. So, Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn. So, that's all of the books I need to read by next year. Hey guys, it is much later. It's like 1:40 in the morning. I definitely forgot to film, but it's okay. I've been literally just reading on my Kindle all night. I got 50% of the way through Nia's book, so I'm gonna continue reading that tomorrow. But I'm happy to say tomorrow we're gonna be doing something fun. We're going to Chriskindlmarket, which I'm happy to record and show for you guys for tomorrow. So look out for that. But other than that, I'm gonna lay in bed. I'm gonna put this heating pack on me because my cramps hurt, and I'm gonna keep reading until I fall asleep. So I will see you tomorrow for another vlog. Miles, can you say hi?
Hi!
Happy Sunday!
Happy Sunday! I'm so tired. 4 more days until Stranger Things Volume 2.
Okay, we are currently at a cafe in Noblesville called Bouquet Cafe. And we are hungry, we're hangry. And yeah, so plan for today is Maddie has to go to a facial. I have to drive her because her car's still at the shop. I don't even know how much you're going to hear of this, but, and then we're going to Chriskindlmarket at 4, and I still need to get dressed for that. So, I will show you guys the food that I got when it gets here. Okay, take a bite of the cannoli, tell me how it is. Yeah. Okay, Mama. How is it? Is that pistachios at the end? Uh-huh. Nice. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at my mocha. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wonderful. That was a wonderful gingerbread. I'm glad you liked it. Miles, what are you having? Raclette.
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 Reckless.
There you go. Give a taste test.
Get out then.
How's your hot cocoa?
Great.
How many thumbs up?
A lot.
A lot of thumbs. Okay, we are heading home. It's so cold outside.